What the heck is a good gift for a disc golfer?
A 14-speed driver is
This
the
baseline
best
plastic
option.
is the cheapest, so I'm
Sure,
just
with
gonna
a disc
buy
golf
that.
basket on it?
I can almost guarantee your loved ones have spent way too long scrolling through different pages of frisbees and having no idea where to start. Disc golf is so highly personalized to each player. A disc that may be perfect for this player may not even be usable for this one. So today we're gonna go through every single thing that you can buy, starting with an absolute beginner and working our way up to the most disc-obsessed person in your life, where disc golf has slowly consumed every single facet of their being, and leading a normal existence is nearly impossible. Noodles unite, baby, let's go! Pause. Before we kick this off, if you like any of the things that we talk about in this video, make sure to go down in the description below where we'll have links for just about everything that you can buy on our store, or just go straight to throwanotheround.com.
Yo, shut the f*** up and get into the list, dude.
If you are a loved one or a beginner, luckily there's very few things that you actually need to be able to play. Assuming there is a course in your area, the bare minimum that you would really need are discs. In that regard, the best bang for your buck that you'll find are starter packs or mystery boxes. Now, I kind of alluded this in the beginning. I'm sure a lot of people, when they get into disc golf, or someone's trying to purchase gifts for a disc golfer, and I would not recommend that. If you put a disc in 3 different players' hands, it very well may fly different for each 3 of those players. So please, check out the starter set, check out the mystery box. If you really are interested in finding individual discs, maybe look into getting them a gift card. That way, after they've used their starter set for a little bit, that's kind of set the precedent where now they have like a basic understanding of like, when I do this, this disc does this. Ooh, but I wish that I had a disc that did X, Y, or Z. That's when they can use the gift card and do a little shopping for themselves. But I mean, if you're gonna buy a gift card, you should probably make sure that it's from throwanotheround.com. Whatever starter pack you end up choosing is really up to you, since it's kind of difficult to go wrong with really any of them from the major manufacturers. Luckily, if you are watching this around the holidays, mystery boxes are everywhere. If you're unfamiliar with what mystery boxes are, think about buying like a pack of cards. In those, you'll probably find a lot of common, or what we call stock discs. But if you're lucky, you will pull some insanely rare, highly sought after discs. Being a beginner, that might not matter to you. You're just trying to put as many discs in your hand as possible to A, gain experience, and B, see what you like and don't like. Let's say you have your discs. It may be fine to carry them around freely for a little bit, but you're probably gonna get sick of it. The best place that you can start would be a cheap shoulder bag. They're perfect for introductory players, very low price. You'll have storage for your discs. You can put your keys or wallet in there, maybe even fit some snacks or a water bottle, depending on which one you end up buying. Really, really good place to start. Since you're starting out, let's face it, you're probably gonna struggle and not hit your lines when you're throwing. Sometimes you may end up in the water. Sometimes you may be up in a tree. Do not make the same mistake as me and wait 2 years to purchase this because you have too much pride. Please look into purchasing a disc retriever early in your disc golf career. You will be so grateful for it. Disc that you think would be lost in the water, up in trees, or in thorn bushes, you'll be able to get back way more frequently. Now, before we start with disc golfers that have played for a year or less, or more casual players, probably important to note, mystery boxes and gift cards, it's hard to go wrong with those for any tier of disc golfer. One mystery box that's really popular right now at the time of recording, with a high level of collectability, are the Luna Battle Packs. Probably most of you watching this know this, but for the few that don't, the Luna is a putter made by Discraft in collaboration with Paul Macbeth, 6-time world champion, very highly prestigious. A GOAT, if you will. Now, if you're at one of these more beginner tiers, of course you can buy the Luna Battle Pack, because there are some sick plastic options and colorways that you can get with them. But if your goal is just to get discs and make a bag that you can use to play with, then maybe just go for like one of these mystery boxes. So I won't repeat those as we go forward, but keep those in mind. So if you've played for a year or less or are casual, if you have a bunch of discs now and they're kind of weighing down your shoulder bag, it may be time to upgrade to an actual backpack style. Again, kind of similar to starter packs. Hard to go wrong with any of these. Pretty much whatever one looks cool and is in your price range, I would go for that. We will get into more luxury or high-end disc golf bags that you could just survive an apocalypse with if you wanted to, further in the video. With the backpack style bag, you're really just looking for something that has the main compartment to put all your discs in. You want a putter pocket that you can obviously throw your putters in, and maybe like a few other discs that you're messing around with that haven't quite made the bag yet. Some bags even have 2 water bottle slots. And again, just some sort of storage to put keys, wallet, or even just a freaking heater of a snack in there. Now, this is not a disc golf exclusive item, but if you are out there playing disc golf and you're just exerting energy, please hydrate. Get a water bottle, put it in your side pouch. I don't have to tell you to drink water. Now let's say you're going out early in the morning, or it just rained the night before, you threw your disc into water. For the love of all that is good, I hope that it's not a dog turd. Maybe look into getting a clip-on towel for your bag. Grip is a super important part of this game. Not being able to hold onto the disc firmly makes disc golf way less fun. You're gonna shank your shots. Get a towel. Maybe you're well on your way to the final tier of disc golfer that we have in this video. Look into getting a pop-up basket. If you're trying to put up some putts or put a basket out in a field to do some field work with, this is the perfect option. Pull out a bag, you can set it up immediately, it locks into itself. You can just go Ricky Wysocki on that thing, dude. Bam, bam, bam. Great basket that you can have, that you can move really anywhere super easily. Maybe past the one disc golf course that you know of, or maybe you're sick of doing field work with your pop-up basket. You may not even know how to find other disc golf courses in your area aside from word of mouth with people that you play with. That's where UDisc comes in. UDisc is an incredible app where you can look to see all the courses and shops that sell discs in your local area. You can track rounds that you play. You can see leagues that you play in at your local courses where you can play against other people. You can even input your entire bag or measure how far you're throwing. The amount that you're getting for this app is nearly a non-negotiable for anyone that's really into disc golf. Until you look at the hottest scores at your local course and you see someone shot 26 under, and you know it's BS, but there's some part of you that person might think and be like, no, dude, I'm telling you. No, dude, I'm telling you. Dude, I was on fire that day. No, dude, I aced 7 holes. Throwing discs and getting outside is a lot of fun, but UDisc will really allow you to engage with your community, which is huge. Next! Oh, weekend warriors or tournament peeps. Oh, you played enough rounds at this point? You're like, ooh, I'm kind of nasty, kid. This list's for you. At this point, a lot of these people are super into disc golf. They have their favorite brands, they have their favorite courses, you name it. So if that disc golf in your life happens to talk about those brands or you see them repping them, maybe look into buying some merch, some hats, some jerseys. Are you sweating to the point that you just shrivel up like a raisin? Throw on a jersey, baby. Maybe your scalp looks like King Neptune. No hate, same deal. Throw that another round hat on. Boom, fixed. Obviously, we love and appreciate if you purchase any of our hats, jerseys, shirts, any kind of merch. But that disc golf in your life probably has preferences and favorites. Make sure to go with that. Going off of upgrading your clothing because you're out there playing tournaments just getting disgusting, just facing the elements sometimes whether you want to or not. Maybe you're there, you're feeling good with your new merch, but your bag is just getting annihilated by rain, mud, snow. Could be about the time to look into upgrading your bag. Yet again, there are some key disc golf bag brands that you could look into, but the one that we're going to recommend in this video is Squatch Disc Golf. If at some point you happen to watch professional disc golf, the number of pros you see repping a Squatch Disc Golf bag is astronomical. If it's good enough for a disc golf pro, it's probably good enough for you. There are a few different styles of Squatch bag that you can buy. Again, whichever one is within your price range, you can't go wrong with any of them. The quality is top tier, and assuming you're not just laying into your bag every time you have a bad round, you could probably have that bag for the rest of your life. Support Squatch bags. They're good people. Playing tournaments, there probably are portions of your game that you're trying to take a little bit more serious. If you're doing field work and you're trying to see how far you are from a target, or you're in a tournament and you're trying to see how close you are to a landing zone or the basket, a rangefinder might be a wise investment for you. Now, earlier in the video, I talked about measuring distance with the UDisc app, which is incredible. But if you want pinpoint precise accuracy, the rangefinder is the way to go. At this point, maybe you love your pop-up basket, but you're kind of sick of putting it up, tearing it down, bringing it in, putting it outside. You just want a metal basket that can just sit outside. There are a whole plethora of metal baskets that you can go for that closely resemble baskets at your local course and really allow you to get a good feel for what you're doing on the basket. If grip is important for your hands, it's equally as important for your feet. Make sure to get a shoe that you can depend on, and we would recommend Vessi Shoes. Vessi has definitely taken the disc golf world by storm lately. You'll see many professionals, creators, casual people all wearing these shoes. They're 100% waterproof. You could pretty much submerge your foot as long as nothing is flowing into the top of the cuff shoe, because wet feet in disc golf, not a good time. Y'all, we made it. We're at the deepest level of the iceberg. I mean, this person is so unbelievably invested in disc golf. It's a beautiful thing, don't get me wrong, but it may be a little bit trickier to find things that player would need. If the disc golfer in your life has too many discs, maybe has back problems, potentially is getting a little bit older, or just wants to exert less energy while they're out in the course, maybe look into getting a cart. Some people make their comments on these. They're like, I will never use one, looks lame, until you use it and you're like, this thing's incredible. Why would I ever go back? There's a few ones that you can choose from. You can go Bag Boy, just all-terrain wheels, thing is hardcore. You can go Zuka, where you just store your bag in the front of it and you kind of pull it behind you. You could push it in front of you in theory, but then you can even sit on top of it. There's a few other ones as well, but those are probably the two most common. Chances are if someone's been in the sport for a long time, they spend all their time disc golfing, they probably have a lot of discs. And I can tell you confidently, not all of those discs are in their bag. Which leads me into looking into disc shelving or storage. There's things like Heiser disc racks that you can stack on top of one another. They're these well-made wooden shelves. You can look into different boxes that you can perfectly store different discs in. You can stack them in a storage space. Just really anything. So discs are not taking up the corner of a room, a garage, just anywhere. You thought we were done. With stocking stuffers, there are a few things that we mentioned here that you could probably fit into a stocking, but a few that we didn't mention were something like chalk bags. I didn't put this in any other list because every person is different. Some people have super clammy hands, some people have dry hands. Personally, at Another Round we carry whale sacks. Whale sacks has an awesome story about how they started. Very homegrown feel. Definitely support them and what they have going on over there. Mini markers. If you're big into tournaments, or if you're just super serious about following rules in your casual rounds against friends, after you've thrown your disc off the tee, obviously your lie is right there behind your disc. If you want that disc, or maybe you're putting, you just want that additional few inches, just mentally, maybe it helps you or you can get a better lie doing that, purchase a mini marker. Purely aesthetic, but a lot of bags end up having a Velcro spot that you can put patches. Some may not, but you could even get pins that you could put into your bag. Guys, that's everything that we have on the list. If we missed anything, please let us know down in the comments. Help the people out. Just a reminder, you can find links for a bunch of these things down in the description below, or you can go to throwanotherround.com and find many of the things that we talked about here. Thank you guys so much. Until next time.